So, welcome to my next OpenRCT2 stream. We have ended right there. I'm having rehearsal later then. I have to get my bass guitar and rehearse for the gig that we are having tomorrow in the Autonom Youth Club I told you about in the second Pizza Tower stream. Is this high enough? I really love to make music, especially the rough kind of music. Basically metal. Like I don't crave for defining my own band genre. Like, I actually don't care what genre people throw our band into, but if you want to know the more narrow term for it, it's sludge. So, do I want to build it through there? Yes. Yeah, dude. I didn't actually think about anything when I was building these weird structures there. You can also find these in my Mystery Meadows scenario. Go check it out if you want to. But yeah, they don't really have a reason to be there. Well, in my head it was some sort of like fingers, like big fingers or some structure emerging out of the sand. I don't know. Something like that. A little bit more of a steep decline would be like a little bit heavier, you know, a little bit heavier. The good thing about OpenRCT2 is that we like just simply switch on simultaneous right, and it will work as test. When you're playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, you can't just test it while you're building it. It works pretty nice. I guess the intensity will be also really high. Oh, actually I can go really high on this. I don't want this ride to be that intense again. It's amazing how far this coaster can go. Like how high. Is this a bug or something? I just want to see how far it goes, but it won't make it. It won't make it. Right? Otherwise this is a bug or something. I know why it's making it. I know it. It's because the coaster is so long. I never thought that when you're like building a coaster that is like 16.5 meters high and the same over there, that it would actually make it, but it actually makes it because the vehicles are like pressing into there, and then okay, really nice, really nice. Cool, didn't know that. Yeah, cool. Love it, I love it. Okay, now it needs to go. Okay, it's actually 7.5 meters high. So yes, oh my god, I love it already. I love it already. Oh my god, I'm in love. Maybe maybe I make it pink or something again. No. Pink is not my favorite color. I talked about it the last streams. I said that black is my favorite color. I don't care that much about colors. And actually I don't like these vehicles to be pink. I'm honest right now. I like purple. I'm for purple now, okay? It makes such a huge difference. Oh my god. Like, just add a little bit of blue and then you have violet, I guess. It's making it. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I guess this is like making it, giving it a lot of G-force, and I don't want that. So I actually will build a steep decline. Okay, let's make this purple as well. It actually doesn't look that Mad Maxy, like everything You know what? I want to Google that. Mad Max style. Like, yeah, I was right about it. It's just black and gray and yeah. The good old desert, I guess. Yeah. Completely black and a little bit dirt on it and rust. Maybe that's because that's the reason I like it that much. Oh, you have. I really like that scene. It's like so crazy. That guy with his guitar or flamethrower or both. The combination is really nice. Actually, if you look at this, it's a little stage. Nice. They're having their gig right on the track. Yeah. Not that much of a color theme, I would guess. Oh, nice Dodge Charger, right. So yeah. Make it rustier. But I want it to be at least a little bit purple, okay? I really like purple, okay? Can't explain you why, but yeah. I really need to learn about myself right now. I don't know. It's so stupid, kind of. I don't know. Like if I wouldn't have anything else to talk about. It's a little bit sad that the youth center is the owner is changing. Like we have a party in Germany that's called CSU, which is right now not in power, but they are really keen on capital and like scale, and they don't want that the youth has a place to like make party and do concerts, so they just simply go there and say, yeah, like there's little to no action there, which is not true. In that youth center is a lot of action. There's a lot of happening there, and yeah, they just simply go there and say, okay, there's no action happening there, there's nothing happening, they are not doing anything. They say that it is like it's only about booze and everything, and they are not doing like the youth work. So they will just simply buy it and put some flats in there, right? So that the young people who are doing the youth work there have no place anymore. And in my opinion, this is just so rude, because I feel in general that the older generations, you could say boomers, yeah, and I guess a lot of people feel like that, like they take our places and put a high rent on it and then suspect us to pay this, but we're actually not getting that much paid. So they preferably let old people live there and yeah, feel happy, I guess. Just buy just buy off the last bits we have and make some money out of it. Why not? You know? I mean, I don't know. It's an emotional theme for me. It's really making me emotional, because I really don't want that the youth ends like only only in front of the computer or screen. They say that all of the youth, like millennials and everything, are just staring into the screen. They are doing it, but they also do it out of hopelessness. Like, not every young person is like spending all of his time in front of the screen. That's simply wrong. I'm spending my time right now on a screen, but not all the time. I'm just simply playing the games with you. When I spend time on the screen, it's mostly work.
Yeah, and when you work, you end up watching something. So
yeah. I have to think about a concert that I did in the year 2016. I organized it in Straubing. It's a city you will hear a lot. And yeah, it was called the Slaughterfest, like Schlachtfest. And we had like a lot of bands that played there, like death metal bands and some metalcore bands, and like kind of thrown together. I thought like I don't care. I just want to have a lot of bands in that fest, because we had like a big place. Like the slaughterhouse is it's actually a hall, a big hall, and it's pretty beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's that. Like, okay, you don't just ignore the pics that has been cut open. Me going on websites. Yeah, it's that. And it was pretty cool, but also really chaotic, kind of. Because like every band that played there did something different. And for my part, it was totally okay, but for some of the guests, it was kind of strange, because it went from like death metal to metal to acoustic to rock to funk. And between, like, you play hip hop, I don't know. It was Trip Sitar, which was the first act. And I didn't know this band before. It was not a band. It was one guy playing his little guitar in front of 1,000 people. So there you have it. You have like a lot of metal bands and hard rock bands and sludge and everything, and like that one act with that one guy playing like his mini guitar, his ukulele. He played a ukulele, and yeah, I guess a lot of guests were confused by that. But it was funny. Oh, here you go. Okay. Too much vehicles. Just one train. Then I guess nothing can go wrong, right? Okay. Okay, it doesn't start. Entrance, okay. Here we go. Actually, a nice coaster I've built there. Let's see how high the G-force is going to be on that one. the purple tracks kind of fit to that pinkish ride. Okay, it goes down there and up there. Let's just build something that looks like that, man. Okay. Huh. Through there? No. Doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, actually, with my band, we didn't have that much concerts the last years because we were working on the album, and it took us 5 years, for those who don't know it, to finish it. And the crazy thing about this is that I wrote the songs with a friend of mine who is not part of the band anymore. And I recorded it with somebody who's not part of the band anymore. And now we are playing it live with somebody who wasn't part of the band until now. And yeah, it's like it was always the problem with the bassist. At first I was the guitarist, and now I play bass just to have this place filled. Okay, this path doesn't make any sense. Yeah, let's see how the rate is going to be. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Just one number down, and it would be the number of the beast. Are there any new coasters invented now? Giga coaster. Oh, nice. Yeah. That's something I can work with. I plan to build a looping coaster right on this track, but now I'm having the Giga coaster, which is actually a little bit better because you can go much faster on this road. Yeah, nice, nice. Alright, but first let me finish this thing here. Yeah. So back to the story. I'm playing bass now in that band, and we have a new guitarist, and he's doing pretty well. He's doing pretty nice. He's learning the old songs that I wrote with the bassist that is not part of the band since, let me think, 3 years now. Crazy. Like, sometimes when you're in a band, you have to go through so much process. Actually, I met the bassist today. We were talking about one event that we are planning. It was called Cuba Night Exclusive, and I was always thinking like, oh my god, hopefully this is not too political, the title and everything. But the reason why we plan to make a Cuba night, why it's called Cuba night, is that we had the almighty Cuba night in our hometown, and this for years. It was really nice. You could get like food there and companion cocktails and really nice music. And since last year, the Cuba night doesn't exist anymore. Makes me kind of sad. So we were planning that we are making our own Cuba night. And yeah, we met up today at my flat and talked about it, and then he told me that the location where we plan to do it, which is also a youth club, plans to do a summer festival. But nowadays, like when it's about voluntary work, like there are not that much people who want to do this anymore. Because back then they did it out of boredom, and now they say they just think like, why should I pay for being part of this youth club when I also have to work? But I guess it's kind of an opportunity to be with other people and get to know new people apart from those who you know online. Does this look nice? Does this fit? I kind of want to build some sort of stage for this car that was standing there. Going all in for this ride, seemingly. Weird bug. Weird bug. Like, do you see that? Strange. Don't call me a programmer. Can't solve things like that. Too lazy. Yeah, and Cuba Night exclusive. We are going to invite a DJ for this, who's called Scaril, and he was like pretty friendly and said that he doesn't need that much money paid. And we were pretty happy about this because we are like paying it out of our purse. And yeah, let's see how far it's going. It's not actually going to be one single event, but something bigger. It's kind of crazy that there just only... Oh my god, this looks so nice. Dude. Like, there are not that much people involved into the youth club anymore. But in our hometown, in my hometown, they have better luck with the officials of the town than the youth club in Burg Lengenfeld. The youth club in Burg Lengenfeld actually is going through a gentrification problem. So how about let's build some... I don't know why a hanging coaster is so much fitting to this, but I just simply like how I've built it. So why not building some deco to it?
Let's baptize it.
And then just let it also play Rockstar 3. I don't know, just put them here and some boxes over there. Ah, come on. Yeah, and the Cuba Night exclusive probably is going to be somewhere in June. As I said, we don't have that much people organizing it. And today we were also wondering like, so we just want to party, why do we have to work also for it? We were just like saying, hey, come on, why don't we just get into another festival and get our party there? Why do we have to make our own party? But long story short, it didn't take place. It was just this generic, normal pop-punk concert that you would suspect there.
Yeah, dude, this looks so cool, man. Nice.
Okay, it's raining a lot in this desert. This doesn't make that much sense. September. I've put the temperature too hot. This looks so nice, I really like it. Okay. Yeah. Metal. This is actually an exit there. So we're gonna use the cheat. And let's just build some benches down there. Nice. Cool. I guess it's okay. It's cool. So, like every ride you need... Oh! Oh no. I just wanted to get the party going and then this is happening. Power is running out. Maybe we need a power plant in this desert. Maybe let's build some... Oh, we actually have a power plant. It's running on oil, I guess. Get it high chimneys. So that it looks extra evil. Burn some oil, okay. We've put ourselves back to the old ways of fossil burning. We just need to survive, okay. And it's a desert anyway. It's a dystopian future anyway, so let's have some power by burning oil. Actually, an oil sea would look really nice over here. Dude. The people with their rusty balloons, this looks, I don't know. Rusty balloons. Like it's silly anyway that you're selling balloons in a Mad Max future, or how you want to call it. But there's no other choice. I just want it to look like beer, so I guess they have to go with beer balloons. Do we want to build a monorail now or an oil sea? No, I want to build an oil sea. Now let me think. Yeah, the bubbly goo. Let's make it extra evil. And just for the sides maybe. Let's just begin with that. Some people might be wondering why I did this scenario. Yeah, it's a theme I like, but it's not a theme I unconditionally want to have. Like, I don't know if I want to live in this world right there. Maybe. Like, would you want to live in a Mad Max world where people are craving for water? I guess I just want to live in a peaceful world. Like, I guess a lot of people want to, if they're not delusional. I mean, in Germany there was also the subject about there was this problem in the news, like the German news were talking about like this amok shootings, these school shooters, a lot in the 2000s, because they occurred, yeah, and maybe if you don't know, you probably know this child, which is not a child anymore. He is called the Angry German Kid, like that one who yells at Unreal Tournament game. His video was used from a news department to describe a school shooter, and they didn't even ask him to use this material. Yeah, and they just used his person to show the picture of a fictional school shooter, and like this messed with his mind. I've seen the documentary about him, and this messed with his mind so far that he actually started to, because he was a little child back then, that he was actually going to do a mass shooter. He never did it, by the way. And then he was kicked out of the school, and when he was like in his teenage years, he never had a job opportunity again, and this is like really harsh. I mean, it's also stupid from him, like it's really stupid to go around talking like, I just simply guess he wasn't psychologically able to cope, that he was like a sad celebrity. Okay, people are running over an oil sea. Like, actually oil seas are not a theme in Mad Max, but hey, dear regisseur, if you are watching me, just build some oil lakes into your fictional universe, and I'll be happy, I guess. When you're playing roller coaster, you actually need a lot of patience. But this actually, in my view, makes the game so relaxing. Because while you're doing it, you're like thinking about something else. Like I do. I don't know if anybody else does this, but it's like you are painting. I just gonna build something that gives it some sort of edge. Something like that, I don't know. Yeah, and the angry German kid didn't have any opportunity to make himself a living apart from YouTube. And he's making YouTube until now, but his name is different now. This originally was slime, but colorable makes so much more fun. Yeah, and here you go. Here you have your oil sea. I don't know where this oil is coming from. Because actually oil is a pretty rare substance, but not in this world. It would look kinda nice if I would build some sort of power lines through the park. I'm like pushing the boundaries of this game when it's about actually, I just wanted to build a theme park, but now I also think about economies again, like the infrastructure of all of this place. Don't ask me why. Just simply don't ask me why. Maybe later I will build something like power cables connecting through this whole thing here. This park. This actually needs to be finished, kind of. You know what? I would like to see some tires in there. These things should resemble tires for me. Couldn't find the real tires. Okay, what should this look like? What am I going to build here? Maybe some sort of factory that had like this accident with the oil. Some sort of oil pump thingy. Yeah. I need that. How is it going to look like? Something like that. Need to be that big. Okay. Okay, actually, nobody's riding the cars anymore. So, as always, put down the price. Make it for free so that everybody gets around the park. And here, people are still driving. Okay, that's nice. Actually, I don't have any design in mind. Suggestions open. Let's just build the ground structure. Some sort of factory, just some sort of factory, maybe with some yellow, some rusty yellow. Okay, now I need to Google how oil factories look like. Okay, you've got a lot of towers and tubes. A lot. Oh my freaking god, this is... oh my god. Like, imagine, people are working on there. People are working on these things. Okay, then I guess it's going to have a lot of tubes. A lot of tubes. Let's make a crazy tube factory thing. We also have these tubes. Maybe they're fitting better. Just one problem. I can only build vertical tubes and not horizontal. So yeah, this is maybe in this world they never knew how to build horizontal tubes. Some are here and some are there. Oh my god, this is going to take a long time. I'm just gonna wildly put pipes over there. Does it look good? I don't know. It looks kind of like a strange temple or something. Hey, why not? Why is this oil factory some sort of strange oil temple? They just don't use these pipes anymore, and probably the pumps weren't pumping up the oil, and now they have this big oil lake here. If it's oil. Tar maybe? Or this would maybe look more realistic if it burns. I mean, we are in a desert, so why not? Let's just let it burn. The burning tar lake or something like that, I don't know. When it's in the desert and it's black and it's boiling like this, then it probably also burns. Let's have it a tower. This thing is already having towers. Yeah, why not like this? Or maybe I need this middle pipes. No. I built the tower out of pipes. Using the cheat. I swear to God, like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 without the cheats is just half the fun. Especially when it's about making scenery. Maybe there's also flames coming out of this one. Well, no, it doesn't make sense. I said before that they are like, the pumps are still running, but the factory isn't used anymore. So get me the pumps again. Where I'm gonna put them? Just in the middle of it? Ah, nah. Some over here. And some over here. Or maybe... maybe... just all between there. I'm not actually a factory builder, and every factory builder will right up slap me right now when he's seeing that. But I'm doing my very best in trying to build. No. Not at all. I need something more lighter. That's perfect. That's good. Can go with that. The failed so-called oil factory, I don't know. With the pump still running, but nobody looking after it.
This is so metal. Yeah.
Why not? Like that kind of. I would love to have some tubes just like going there and getting some black water, black oil or tar or whatever is running out of there. But they didn't invent the horizontal tubes yet, so I kind of really like to build. Like, I like to build roller coasters, but I also really like to build scenery to the same amount. But it's more easy to build roller coasters, in my opinion. Because scenery is... I don't like that this is possible. Like, the scenery can just simply float around in the air with no foundation at all, which looks just irrational to me. It just needs some, you know what, it just needs something hanging. I don't know, it's just building something that looks kind of like a factory. I mean, look at that. Isn't that difficult? Like, I could try, but I wanted to have this rusty yellow color. Okay. And again, it need to look dangerous, you know. Black and yellow, dangerous. Just like a bee. Like a cute little bee. Actually, bees are really cute. I don't know why they've chosen yellow and black as the color of danger. Maybe because the people who invented it are afraid of bees. Who knows? I'm certainly not afraid of bees. When I was a little child, I actually liked to pet them, and I also liked to pet hornets. Yeah, why not? Like one set of color is not rusty. For me this is a rusty yellow, this darker yellow, I don't know. More pipes, more pipes. Why is YouTube called YouTube? I don't know. It's the tube for you, my dear watchers. Like, I really don't get it. Like, what does a tube has to do with videos? Like, for real now. Can somebody explain it to me, please?
Cool thing about these guys is that they have really long fronts, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
Am I happy with that? I mean, it's a station. It's a station design. There's something, some hint when it's about art. Like I was at a art school as a child, and the teacher there told me that you just need to leave it a little bit, and when you're watching it later, you will like it again. But actually, when I'm looking at this, I don't think that I will like it again. I think the problem is that this box over here is just too big and it doesn't look like... It's kind of a box, to be honest. But a box with a lot of tubes around it.
So let's just stack the tubes, right?
Not quite finished. Let's have it like this. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good to go. This is a kind of... I like it as station, yeah. So people are driving the Mad Max ride, and actually now I want to find out why it's dropping again. I guess they don't want to ride this. It's too expensive. I'm having... Okay, I'm writing black numbers, kind of. So now people are walking into it again. Nice. How about this? It's broken down. Okay. At last I want to build a monorail, and in the next Mad Max stream I want to build the Giga Coaster on the streets, so that it's... This will be nice. This will be really nice. And probably I will change it up with another vehicle type. So let's just simply build a monorail. And because it's a traffic scenario, we combine the areas again. Yeah. Let's do that. Dude, just... I know why the rating has dropped again. This is like... Stupid handymen are not doing their jobs. I guess probably because they're living on anarchy kind of world. I want to go around the storage house so that you can still read it that it's storage house. Yeah, and let's build it. think it would look good if it just goes through there. Oh, cheat is not even enabled. I thought I was too low with this. Have it turn a little bit there. Let's just simply get a handyman do his job over here. Shut up and work hard. Laughing about my own jokes there. Yeah. So this park is kind of developing into a little city, I guess, a little Mad Max city. The monorail probably should land in the underground. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do this. Yes. Yeah. Let's head right into there. Underground. Like in Adventure Time, the underground is an indicator for like death. Like the Lich King lives down here. At first I thought it was kind of strange that death lives in the subway station. But yeah, the Lich King is kind of something scary. And a subway station, in my opinion, has something scary. Like, you can tell me that you didn't walk into a subway station and felt like kind of strange. Like, I was driving around a lot with subway stations in Munich back then, and it didn't smell that good. Like, it smelled like burnt tires or something, which is really strange to me, which was really strange to me. And yeah, it's loud, and you have the train scream, and it's overall not comfortable in a subway station. But this doesn't mean that people aren't living in there and try to get some money out of you. It's not the people in there, not at all. I feel pity for them. I'm happy that I'm not living in a subway station. The people who do live there don't have any choice. They simply need a roof over their head. So that's the reason why they live there. Like in Munich, when you are in the subway stations, you find these people there, and sometimes you wonder why they like it in there. You could always like get into another city and get out of this slumber, I guess, and try a new life somewhere else. But probably people living in a subway station have simply given up on themselves. Like, a lot of punks also live there, and they really probably can identify with living in such a nasty environment. It's a mixture. Like sometimes there are like people who wear punks and they've met all their friends there, and actually when you're living in a subway station, you can get a lot of money out of people when they're seeing your misery and they feel pity for you. Then there will always be some people who throw you a little money. Let's make it go on the ground. Like when I'm seeing homeless people, it creates some sort of mixture in me. Like sometimes I'm thinking, have you given up on your life, or don't you have another choice? Or there are also like people who act like hobos, and actually are not hobos. They're just part of a gangster community that is just like, robbing. This is crazy. Like I had one hobo that was a girl. She was like not talking at all. She was like always pointing to my purse and just communicated with me with her hands and gesture, and I was kind of like, I thought really that she was having a handicap, and she wanted me, like she had some sort of clip chart, and she wanted me to pay a certain amount. She like wrote it down on the clip chart, and there it stood like $20. And I was close to like she was writing down where's my my bank, and then we were walking to the bank together, and she was like, yeah, I should get out the money and give it to her. And I don't know, at one point I was like, okay, you get your money, but you get way less. And then I was just going away, and like some days later I heard that these people are just like giving all the money to some sort of chief gangster, and they are getting much more money out of a pool or something. So it's crazy, but some people make a living out of like begging. I guess for some it's okay. I don't know. In Hamburg, by example, you could just go into the Schanze. It's called Schanze. This is like a district in Hamburg where a lot of young people live, and punks and everything. And if you throw them a little bit money, they will show you around. And of course, you should mistrust strangers. It also depends on how much you can defend yourself. Like this is really important, like especially for women who like get your peppermint spray with you, just in any case. But me, I was just simply going with him, and he showed me around, and it was really nice. I had like a really nice time, and he told me a lot about the Schanze, and we also went to the it's called Rote Flora. Like flora means something like flower, like the red flower, something like that. And it looks like this. The Rote Flora in Hamburg. And yeah, actually it's just a occupied house by punks and people, and they are like living there since years without paying rent, and I don't know, just go for it, I guess. It's like enemy number one for the city policy over there. I wonder how long. Since 1989. They are living here without paying rent. Yeah, this is like really, it was like really suspenseful to be there and meet the people over there. They're really open. They're just not open towards, like, of course, it has to do with if you, like, I was around with some punks because I throw them a little bit of money. So I was lucky in that case. Okay, I guess the station over here would look nice, and maybe the station is going to look like exactly like the Rote Flora. I'm seeing it's 9 o'clock, so I have to stop streaming right now because, as I said, rehearsal. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next stream with you, and yeah, see you then. Goodbye.